Well, thank you for joining me. This is Mimi, Miss Monica to you, and I'm live in New York. And I'm making some soup. Let's see if I can get. I'm having camera angle issues, but let's see if I can get it together. There we go. That'll work. It's gonna have to work. There we go. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you care. This is Mimi, Miss Monica to you, and I'm live. And groceries are expensive. They're expensive, let's just say it, So I've been looking through my pantry, trying to figure out what to make. Save a little something. And yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And after a few days of jet lag, I'm back. I'm gonna make some bean soup. I soaked some beans last night. See, I soaked these beans last night. Well, overnight. Okay. And then I cooked some off with a bay leaf and some garlic, just so. Got a little olive oil there. I had in the freezer some capicola Italian sausage. So I'm going to render that. Because we need some kind of meat. Smoked something. And I didn't have, usually I do smoked turkey or some kind of smoked something. And I couldn't find anything, so I decided to look in the freezer, and lo and behold, I had some Italian sausage. So there it is, letting that go. Probably should have started a little earlier, probably. I'm making some soup, a nice pot of soup, beans. It started to be a bean soup, and then I found some extra cabbage. I found some cilantro, which I'm not gonna put in, but it was nice that I saw it. I found some green onion, so I'm gonna do some of that. Some red onion, some cabbage, some kohlrabi, which I didn't know how to cook. My neighbor dropped some off, and I'm gonna do that. Add it, just a vegetable soup. Like I said, I'm starting out with a little bit of, with some smoked meat. Okay. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you care. This is Mimi, Miss Monica to you. Hey, Dion. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I was tired, girl. I was tired, so I said, let me get on the live and get back to work, right? Thank you for checking on me. Yeah. I got some nice ham, well, capicola in there. I'm gonna let it go down a little bit. Render some of that goodness out. Yeah, the holidays are coming, and you want to make a dollar stretch. I have been emptying out my pantry, going over expired canned goods, putting those to the side, throwing out what needs to be thrown out, prayers, and just prayers to Jamaica, donating some food stuff. we just gotta look out for each other, you know? And so I've been, helping everybody, that we can and accepting help, amen. You know, I was putting food together for a friend, and a friend dropped food off to me, amen. And that's what it's about. So I got this pork here. It's in there. I got a little leftover. Look at this. I had leftover onions and soup starter. It was frozen, so we're gonna add that, minus some of that water. But it's okay, because it's gonna be soup. Okay? And I have some garlic paste. I'm making soup, bean soup. Yep. I can't read your comments, but thank you. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you care. Okay. I'm adding some jalapeno because I like jalapeno. Yeah. And I put bay leaves in the beans, but I'm gonna take them out now. Okay, and put those to the side. Put them in there. And I have some dry basil. I'm gonna add in. I grew this during the summer. I have a video of it, and I just sort of let it dry open. It smells so good. Yeah. And see, I grew this myself. I let it dry. I dried it out myself. And now I can use it. And I have an overabundance of pesto. An overabundance of dried oregano. Try not to get that stem in there, you know. You don't want to eat that. Okay. Yeah. And thank you so much to my daughter Michaela. She is a lovely lady that gives her sofrito. Homemade. Thank you. This is for you, girl. I know you're watching. And yes, I put that in my soups. I put it in my spaghetti. Everything. This right here. If you have a good family friend that can make you sofrito, have them make it. Okay? You can smell that right now. Just does it every time. Every time. You can't beat that. Those fresh herbs and garlic and everything you need was in that jar right here. Okay? All right. So I have some, let me see, what I'm gonna do. I have a little salt-free. I'm gonna be careful on the salt because, I don't need the salt. I have no black pepper, y'all. So I'm gonna come in with some hot pepper flakes. Oh yes, I do have a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Now, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and add my beans that I cooked down. Because they're already cooked, So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And I'm making bean soup. Something nice, I don't know about you, but I have a ton of recipes and know how to stretch a meal. And I'm just trying to, teach you what I've learned through the years. I'm a mom of 6 to qualify. And so I know how to stretch a meal. Okay? And don't be shy with using your canned goods. Don't be shy. Okay? Okay, I'm gonna come in with a little sage. Now I'm gonna come in with a little paprika. Okay. A little garlic powder. A little minced onion. Okay. And I'm gonna come in with, I have basil that of course we grew already, but I'm gonna come in with a little more. And now I'm gonna go ahead and do my diced tomatoes. Okay, and I'm not gonna put a whole heap of tomatoes, you know, because I just want the texture of the tomatoes. And I want you to see down in this pot here while we're going. Let's see. Can you see that there? It's a nice soup. It's coming along. But we're not done, because this is like, it was gonna be an Italian bean soup, but then I said I have so much to do, to add. I want to add that I'm just gonna go ahead and just add, you know. So I washed off my cans. You want to check the dates, and you don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't need a lot. Start slow with a pantry. Don't be ashamed to go to your food pantries and get your canned goods. Okay, I have some carrots here in a can, but I'm gonna pour off this juice. Okay. I would like a fresh one, but I don't have one. So we're gonna go ahead and here we go. All right. And I have a red onion, a piece of red onion. Oh, that's really good with the carrots, you know. Now it had some carrots in that soup starter, you know, but it's a big difference, you know. And I have some canned northern beans, you know, and that I'm only using, they're cooked already, but it's the last can I have. And these are gonna be a little softer, and we're gonna pour off the juice. All right, pour off that juice, and then go for it. And see, they're a little softer, so they will add a little something, okay? A little creaminess, okay? Oh, okay. I have some low sodium spinach, because why not? It's in there, as my girl Dion says, because why not? Yeah. And this is spinach in a can, I'm telling you. If you have it, use it. Use it. And I'm just going to go ahead and dump all of that in there. Why not? Okay. There. All right. This is really good. Now, I have not tasted it yet. I'm going to come in now. I have some tomato basil sauce, you know. Just a Not a lot. Okay. Give it a little stir. Oh my goodness. It smells really good. And pretty much everything is cooked. You see? I don't know if I'm gonna add the rest of them tomatoes. I might. Might as well. Why not? Okay. I have a red onion. I'm gonna get that together. A little piece of red onion. You try to get, you know, empty out the fridge. My grandmother, God bless her, Grandma Grace used to whip up beautiful soups. Oh my goodness, God bless her. Beautiful soups. Some soups will be memorable. I'm gonna go ahead and add onion because I like it. If you don't like it, don't add it. I'm gonna add some leftover mushrooms. I like them in my salad. I like them in my soups. Just chop them up, throw them in. Like I said, it started to be a bean soup and then it just sort of morphed into something else. Here we go with some cabbage I have left over. Because why not? It's in there, you know? And like I said, you have it in your pantry. You can do this vegetarian without the meat. You could use it with the meat. Now see, it's really thick. So what I do is I cheat. I use vegetable soup. I got vegetable soup. I got a little the chicken flavor soup mix. Just go for it. You don't use it all because it's a lot of salt. Okay? I have a kohlrabi. I've never used it. Never used it. But you gotta, I heard you have to really peel it and such. But I heard you could use the leaves. I washed it, but I'm gonna wash it again. And then we're gonna I'm gonna add some of this kohlrabi greens, because that's what I have. You get it? It's basically what you have in your fridge. You can do it. You can make things. You make things happen. You can make healthy food. I mean, it's not much, maybe it's not what you want to eat, but it's something that'll feed your family. You know? It'll feed your family. And you'll look back at those times and say, Ma, how did you make that? How did you make that? Now I can't open the can. There it is. There we go. Yep. Okay. Yep. I added a can of soup. Now I'm going to add some water. Two cans is good. Yeah. Now look at that. Even got a few vegetables in there. Vegetable soups, little alphabets. So for the little kitties, if you have any, they'll eat it. Now, I did not salt this, as like I said, I put that chicken that chicken soup mix in there, and that's got a lot of sodium, eh? We're gonna try to taste it now. Yeah. I still need salt. It does. So I have a little sea salt. Yeah. And I want more carrots. So, somebody's coming to visit. Or is that what they say? That's what they say when you drop silverware, not wooden spoons, huh? I'm gonna thank you for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you care. You could be anywhere right now and you're with me, and that's pretty cool. I just got in from Alaska. I'm really tired. But I said I had to get back on my lives and get to cooking. Ooh, these are some big, those are some big carrots. But you get the idea. This is a soup. You start off with some onions, some celery, some garlic. You know what I'm saying? I even put a little bit of lemon in it. And brighten it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And I have a little dried rosemary. Or thyme, excuse me, thyme. You know? I love herbs if you can get them. You know? There we go. Here's some leftover dry. This is some basil I grew and that dried over the summer. There. Stir. Yeah. You can't beat it. You can't beat it, you know? Wash as I go, of course. You know what? I had some pesto left over. I'm not adding that, but I was gonna do some pesto shrimp, you know. Thank you so much for subscribing. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you care. This is Mimi, Miss Monica to you. And we got this cooking. A nice vegetable soup. It started out to be a bean soup and it just morphed into its own deal. So right now we're doing some vegetable soup. And like I said, wait a minute. I had minced onion that I didn't add before. And then Mrs. Dash I did add. All right, I'm gonna do a little green onion. There we go. And the best thing now is to have a little garlic bread. You know what I'm saying? some nice crusty bread. You know, this would be everything. Now this cabbage is gonna take a minute because I threw it in there raw. So you're gonna have, you know, it's gonna have to cook a minute, you know. So I'll take a little taste, only because everything is pretty much, you wanna see if it's seasoned, you know. I even have, I wanted to add elbow macaroni to this, you see. But there's no room in the pot. Plus, I don't like when I put macaroni in the, first of all, I'm gluten intolerant, so I shouldn't be eating it. So what I'm gonna do is leave this on the side, and then when you heat up your soup, you add your macaroni to the soup. Okay, so then I can continue to eat it in peace. Because if I don't, it causes, like I said, I'm gluten intolerant, and it just makes me too painful. Oh. That is so good. That is so good. Doesn't need anything. Doesn't need anything. Wow. That's what I'm talking about. A nice soup. Oh, well, I'm going to save you some. I'm going to save you some. I just want to thank you all for joining me. And you got to try this soup. I'm telling you, it's something I just sort of created on my own. It's out of the fridge. You know, leftover pieces of food, you know, leftover vegetables, things from the freezer. You put something together, you can, you know, whatever you have. A friend of mine brought kohlrabi over. I mean, you can't beat it. I took the greens off the kohlrabi and put it in the soup. You know what I'm saying? Easy. I mean, I had leftover mushrooms. I had a little onion, a little garlic. A little goes a long way. Then you throw in some canned goods. You know what I'm saying? And it's semi homemade. I mean, it's homemade in the fact that you made it, and you can control what you want. If you don't want meat, don't put meat. If you want meat, add meat. You could put sausage in this. You could, you know, you could leave the sausage out and make it vegan, you know, totally vegan. And it's very good, you know. If you don't eat pork, don't put it in. Use turkey, use smoked turkey, use shrimp. I have shrimp left over. I was going to throw it in, but why? I don't mess with it like this because it's too good the way it is. But you could add shrimp to this and make it like a vegetable seafood. You could go anywhere you want with this. And I just want to let you know that I thank you for watching me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share if you care. And this is Mimi Miss Monica to you. And welcome. And I'll see you again. Thanks. We gone. Thanks, Dion. Thanks, guys.